Alright guys, today we're doing a carburetor, fuel lines, and primer ball on a Craftsman 27 full crank blower vacuum incredipull. This one's kind of an oddball. It was a pain in the butt to find the primer ball. It's got 3 prongs on the primer ball. It comes as a whole kit. I'll list it on Amazon. It's really just difficult to find it. But there's the part number right from Troy Built. I'll list it right on Amazon, so you know it's easy for you to find right online. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is take off this air filter. Then we're going to take out the 2 T27 torque 27. There, it's these screwdrivers with the star on it, or flathead. This works really well though, just so you know. Torque 25, T25. Alright, so we're going to just really take this slowly, because I don't want to mess up, because there's 3 primer ball hoses. We really want to figure out where they go. So this comes with a new mount bracket and everything. So T27, we're going to take this one and this one off. Okay, so this back line here, we're going to pull out of the tank with some needle nose. I'm pretty sure that that's going to be the return line. There won't be any filter in it. We'll know if it doesn't pull out, if that's the one with the filter on it, but pulled right out. So that's a return line, and then the intake is this black line. We're going to just cut it. We'll leave it on this. We're going to disconnect the throttle. Alright, so the way this is set up is that this goes to the filter. This and this is suction, so it pulls fuel through and out both of those sections, and then it returns back into the tank. Yeah, so we're gonna get the carburetor and everything out of this and line it up next to this one, so we can hook everything up exactly how it's hooked up on that one. Okay, so this has flat spot on the top that won't focus. There we go. These two are going to go up to this flat spot here, and these 2 barbs are going to click in. So that's how we're going to do. We're going to fasten that in. Once you got it all lined up, you just push it and it'll click in. Alright, so now we've got our fuel line hooked up. Alright, this is going to be a return line, so we're not worried about that. The black line, which is this long one, is going to go to here. So we're going to hook that up with one of these lines that comes in the kit. Now this clear line goes on the barb right next to the black line, the short barb. That's suction line. That's going to go up to the top. So we're going to go from this top piece here with this other black line to the short barb. We're going to take this gas cap up. We're just going to pull it straight out. We can dump all the old gas out of there, get rid of it. The old line and filter, we're going to pull it out with some needle. Cut the fuel line at a point. We're going to stick it back into this hole here, and we're going to pull it out of the mouth about that far. All right, so we're going to have it out the tank about that far. Cut the tip off. Install a brand new fuel filter. Jam that down into the bottom of the tank. You want it sitting right on the bottom. Don't even worry about that nipple in there. You can dump that out too. Now we're going to cut this to length. So it wasn't very long, so we're going to cut it to right about the center of this. It gives you plenty of length. Going to cut a point on this like that. We're stabbing in the other side, the left hand side. And you're going to get it in about 1 inch. So the left hand one doesn't have any filter. It's going to go to the primer, last nipple on the primer ball. So the right one's got the filter. It's going to go onto the last nipple left on the carburetor. Throttle line up, it just pushes in and then curves over, hooked in like that. Then we're going to kind of lay that there. We're going to take our throttle. Let's see, which way did this go? I think it goes like Oh, hold on, let me look, let me find out. So the 2 holes will go towards the recoil. Gasket on, carburetor on, and then slide the bolts into the intake, tighten them down tight. That way they're tight. We're gonna fasten the primer ball back on, line it up, put the screws in it. We're gonna go ahead and dump some gas in here to make sure that everything's hooked up properly. Gas in there. Oh, primed up. That's a good sign. All right, put the gas cap back on. Filter back on, make sure it's clean. And then the air filter assembly back on. And you're ready to go. Alright guys, if this helped in any way, shape, or form, give me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. I'll put the parts in the description below for you. It's kind of a hard kit to find. I actually had to go to Craftsman, the Sears themselves to try to get it. And then when I got it, I was able to look it up on Amazon and find the kit there. So I'll list that in the description below. Today's t-shirt will be in the description as well. If you want me to wear any of your business shirts, do some advertising for you, mail me one. I'll be more than happy to do advertising. Peace.